You up? It's time for some coffee. Hot, bold, and full of flavor. Tonya McKenzie and Gia Sneed are my morning coffee.
What's up, good people? How are you? Welcome to another edition. Yes, welcome to another edition of My Morning Coffee. I know it's been a while and y'all not used to seeing us this late unless we have something incredibly hot and flavorful. So if you want to hear me and Gia catch up, you're going to have to come back next week because we have something more important to talk about today and we are going to get right into it. You okay with that, Miss Gia?
Yes, I am. Let's get on into it. Let the people get ready, y'all, because we got something. We got two beauties that's about to come on here and blow y'all away with all the stuff that they're doing. I'm so excited about them, and I'm excited also too because they happen to be my sorors too. So I'm doubly excited. So I hope you guys will be excited. But we're gonna bring them on. And like Tonya said, check us out next week so you can catch up with all the stuff we've been doing and not been doing, because I haven't been doing anything, but Tonya's probably been doing a whole lot of stuff. But we'll catch up with us next week. But this
and
week, go ahead.
Real quick, we are live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. So if you can, in the comments, let us know where you are, where you're watching from, so the Sorors know, where they people is at, because they be around. So they might want to get in touch with some of y'all. They might want to get in touch with some of y'all. I'm not even going to give you their last names because they're going to go by their first names like Prince or Madonna. We got Miss Nicki and Miss Vivca in the house today, y'all.
Hey, yo, hey! What's up? How y'all doing?
We already got the ladies in the comments ready to chat with y'all. But Royetta is in SoCal.
Yes. And look, I'm here right now. I'm at the
I had to practice.
At Afro
City.
City.
You do got to get them fingers right?
That's right, Vivca. Okay. That's right. So here we go, y'all. Here we go.
It took me a long time because this one finger right here wouldn't act right, but it's right now.
Come all the way. Wait, show them, Vivca. Show them some act right.
Okay, act right.
You gotta talk to it. You have a little talk with it. You gotta say, look, you better
gotta
get
let
right,
him know.
Right?
Gotta let him know.
That's right. Miss Gia, show them how old school get down.
Oh, now look. Bam, we're gonna throw the dove up. Woo.
Yes. Oh, wow.
That's right. That Zeta Phi Beta in the house. You right. Yeah. 35 plus years in this house, repping Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. I'm what you call old school, but yes. I'm still here. I'm seasoned, as they say.
Seasoned, yes. That is my profile. Absolutely. Yeah. So look, we want to get into a really serious conversation that's been had around the entertainment industry, actually in the music industry also. It really feels like our people are starting to take their business independent. I want to know what that means to you and why you decided to do it. Let's start with you, Ms. Vivca, because you have a movie that is up for several awards. And you personally are up for some awards for the work that you've been doing. But I want to ask you to comment on this. You did make a comment that went kind of viral about how you have been able to sustain kind of doing your own thing. I think we are all a culmination of our own experiences, and you've been paving your own path for a while. So talk about the path that you have paved for yourself in the entertainment industry and why you decided to go independent. What was that for you? What moved you in that direction?
Well, first of all, I had no idea when I made that comment that it was going to go viral because I have nothing but love. I did. Listen, when you're doing interviews and you're on a press run, you get people that come up and, I love my girls. Let's just start there. I don't want anyone to think that I got beef with nobody or nothing like that. However, I think what happens is that they're trying to fit everyone into the angry Black woman's club. And I've been so blessed. I have worked more in the last couple of years than what I ever anticipated. So I couldn't join or say that that's been my experiences because it hadn't, and the reason why I've decided to go independently is due to the fact that the phone stopped ringing. And instead of me complaining about it and getting angry about it, I decided to make something happen. So I went and I did the theater. I reintroduced myself as an actress to my audience because everybody had gotten so caught up on other things instead of the fact that I'm a good actress. So I went and I got back in the theater. I reinvented myself. I reintroduced myself, because there's times that you've got to go back to the drawing board, look at what's going on, what's happening, what's not happening, and be honest with yourself. And I was. So then from doing the theater, then Lifetime came about. Lifetime, and then I got teased about that. Oh my God, now she's doing Lifetime movies. Now I'm the queen of Lifetime. Everyone's not going to get your journey, your next chapter. Not realizing that we're in a business that every 3 to 5 years, they're looking for somebody new. It's just the way it goes down. You're not going to be able to play the same type of characters over and over again. Also, another reason why I decided to go independent was because of the roles that I could find for myself in my movies that Hollywood wouldn't let me have the opportunity to do. Then that led to me now directing. And I've been very blessed that, that started in a short film, compliments of Tressa Smallwood from Megamind Media, that we did a short that my girl, Nicki, my fellow Soror, that they couldn't afford her. I went in my own pocketbook. I was like, listen, we're doing this movie in how many days? Yeah. And y'all kind of, no. Nicki will tell you, I called her right up and was like, hey, can I get you for so many days? I'm paying you myself. Please come help a sister out, because I knew she could deliver. I knew because the role was demanding. She was playing a homeless mother that was dealing with mental issues, things that we in the African-American community don't like to deal with. So it was part of BET Her. So I thank Nicki. I love her because Nicki helped then for me to get an opportunity from going from 14 minutes as a filmmaker to an hour and a half, and now a double NAACP Image Award nominee. And I'm having the best week ever, Nicki. And
it's so amazing.
I have. I thank you, because you could have said no.
I'm going to go a little bit out of order with this conversation, because the fact that you two have been showing love to each other, and that was even outside of Zeta. Talk to me about y'all's relationship. Like, tell me about that.
Go ahead, Nicki. Well, I met you. I'm just going to say this. I met you on City of Angels. How many years ago?
That's right. City of Angels.
25 years ago.
20?
That's how long ago.
Yes. Yeah, it was City of Angels. And, I was just starting. Vivca was already the star that she is. But what I remember was she was so gracious. Then her and Blair Underwood were both on that show. And so gracious. And we just sort of like, when you know each other and you just know of each other, stay in touch. But when she called me to do that role, I didn't hesitate. And I would have taken the money that they offered. But, I am so grateful to Vivca for paying me the right fee, because that is everything. I mean, one of the things that I want to do as an independent producer and director is be able to pay people right. That is just a goal of mine, is because everybody got to eat. Everyone has to eat. And hey,
we got bills.
And that's really yeah, everybody got to pay bills. And just because, I'm a single divorced mom, Vivca knows that, and I had to leave town. So she knew what I needed. And then I don't have to, when she takes care of me, I can take care of her. I can take care of that role. I can go deep. I can be in the dirt. Whatever you need, I got you. And it was my pleasure. I mean, I love to act, but being able to act on something that was about something and really being able to help Vivca make an amazing short. Because, I do it for other folks all the time. Many a show I have been like, oh, Nicki, you got our show picked up. I'm like, really? Where's my job?
Okay.
So it's
okay.
I'm happy to do it. So I am just so grateful that she has been able to launch, and these nominations. I am so excited. So y'all talk to some NAACP voting members and vote for Vivca. She needs to win.
I got you. Listen, two things. Blair Underwood, do you know that was your fraternity brother? He's a Sigma. Vivica,
I
Nicki.
didn't know that. Is Vivica frozen?
I think she might be.
Yeah, she might be frozen. Yeah.
Okay, she'll come back. She'll come back.
She'll come back. But did you know that
I-
Blair Underwood was a Sigma?
I did not know that.
Oh, I didn't
So
either.
next time you see him, give him some blue and white love.
Yeah. So say
For
go
sure.
Miles.
So while you're on
I
that,
love
though,
that weird.
listen,
Yes.
one of the conversations that Gia and I have often, because people are always like, girl, I got you. Oh, I got you. You say it, but not everyone actually puts that in action. Not everyone
Get
shows
you. Got you.
that
Yeah,
they
right.
got you with their action. With their words, they do. But with their actions, how have you two been able to maintain quality relationships in this business that seems so very superficial? Either one of you.
Go ahead,
For
Vivica. You want to
myself,
jump in?
yeah. For myself, you know, the African American community of actors is a lot closer than what people think. We all have been through, look, baby showers, marriages, divorces, all kinds of things together. No, I'm gonna keep it real. We've been through a lot of things together, and we're all a huge support system beside being competitive.
Yeah.
You know, we like each other as people because a lot of us have all grown up together. You hear how long Nicki and I have known each other. So it's always a keeping it real type of thing, that when we go through something, I can't tell you that how many nice messages I get on the side that we don't have to go public with. You know, a lot of people nowadays, everybody want to pick up the phone and, oh my God, I'm doing live. I'm with my friend. It ain't about that. It's about having real relationships. And I just want to let y'all know that the community of African-American actors and actresses are pretty tight.
Love to hear it. What about you, Nicki?
Well, and this kind of reminds me of what Vivica was saying earlier, why go independent? When I was coming up, a lot of people were talking about the lack of roles for us, Black women. So I had started trying to write 10 years ago, maybe it was 15 years ago, because I wanted to create more roles for us. I was thinking up like, oh, maybe Hallie could do this, or maybe Vivica could do that. Like I'm always thinking up these characters for all these people that I'm these wonderful, talented people that I'm working with all the time. So that was really my way of growing up in this business. Was I wanted to create the content that we could do, the roles that we could play, that I could play, and then also put it out there into the world, so that we could see more of us on screen in all sorts of different ways. So that, and I think it's all those relationships. I remember, we meet up in the bathroom, like off the red carpet, and you're talking and getting to know each other, and we're all just kind of in the trenches together. And I've always wanted to be able to, what can I do to expand this whole universe for all of us?
I love that. Well, speaking of independent, let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for Summer of Violence, and then we'll get the story behind the story. How about that?
All right.
1 second.
That looks like my trailer.
Well, that's Vivica's trailer.
Yeah, that's for my movie, First Lady of Black Mafia Family.
No, that's yours
Black Mafia
right there, right?
Yeah, but that's okay. We can go to me. And
Okay, well, let's do it.
Yeah,
We're going to do both of them.
Yep.
We're going to do both of them.
Okay.
I wish I could tell you this was all a bad dream, but it wasn't. The story I'm about to tell you is all true.
What's your name?
Tonesa.
They call me H.
That night changed everything. It was like I stepped into a revolving door and came out another woman. I want to be a part of everything you're doing. I want you to teach me.
It's dangerous.
But I'm ready for more.
Think I got where I am. Without you, you need to stay in your place.
I have more strength than I thought. I hooked a really big fish, the largest supplier on the East Coast.
I got that work. We serious about doing business.
Your only focus has to be moving product. My business grew quick, and so did my pockets. And this was just the beginning.
All money's not good money. It may buy you nice cars, nice jewelry, but it can't buy you back the time you missed with your son.
To BMF.
Black Mafia family.
Stop all of this before you wind up in jail or dead. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
There's a clicking in the phone. This ain't right, Terry.
We're making millions.
I know when it's going too fast and when it's going down the wrong road.
Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! That's fire right there. That is fire.
Yeah.
That is fire. I love it.
Thank you so much. So,
I have tears.
Vivica.
I have tears.
14 days in DC.
No, you did not.
Wow.
Yes, I did, girl. When I'm
Girl.
telling you, the last day was 20 hours. They was like, y'all better get it because that's it. So, but I'm grateful.
Goodness.
So the story behind First Lady of Black Mafia family, the Tonesa Welch story, is Tonesa was inaccurately portrayed on Black Mafia, the television series.
Okay.
They had her looking like a pedophile. Her story was not accurately told. And, you know, that wasn't the actors that are playing the fault. It's the role that they got cast to play. Tonesa kept letting them know, hey, you guys, that's not how my story went down. So for years, she was campaigning. She was doing reality shows. She was doing interviews. She was doing Vlad TV. She did everything like, yo, that's not how it went down. So what I'm grateful for more than anything else is that Tressa Smallwood, Judge Mathis, our other executive producer, we got to tell Tonesa's truth. She was so scared at the initial screening, y'all. She was like, oh my God, even though she was there on set, the majority of 90% of the time, she was there. And, you know, we would call her when she wasn't there about the smallest things, nail polish, hair color, wardrobe, everything, cell phones. She always made herself available. We wore her out. At least I know I did. I was like, call Tony, call Tonesa. And when she saw it, she was like, thank you. That's my story. So that's the gratification that I got from it as a director, was that I got to give a sister her truth, her story. And I think that that's why everybody embraced it so much. We didn't go off of, you know, trying to top BMF and do two. We told her story in the true era. And I'm a 90s child, so I would know when them rims and everything and them hairstyles wasn't right. You know what I mean? I said, call her, let's find it. Or we would look it up. We had an excellent research department. And I just thank Tressa so much for the team that she surrounded me with, from my editor, Charles, to my director of photography. Thank you, Audra, my second associate producer. That when I'm telling y'all, that team was tight, but that's what you need. So the fact that we're getting rewarded with nominations and how popular it was, just my heart's so full. That's all I can tell y'all.
Vivica, I'm sorry. I just need to say this. You have always been a ultra feminine alpha female, and you just pave your own path. Where did you get so ballsy? Like, where did you get that from? Where did that come from?
My mama.
Okay, tell me about it.
I get it from my mama.
I did. I got it from my mama. My mama she raised 4 kids by herself. You know, even though we had a great relationship with our dad, God rest his soul. I watched my mother work 4 jobs, and you bet not come in Evelina's house with no mess. You better come in there with good grades, doing the right thing. We was raised across the street from the church, Breeding Tabernacle in Indianapolis, Indiana. So my roots are strong. My roots are real. You know, I'm in Hollywood. Yeah, I'm in a business where, you know, make believe and glam and glitter, but this story and the woman I've become is somebody that my mother can be really proud of.
God bless her. God bless her. Nicki, you're a single mom too, though. And I know that that's a lot of hard work. I came from a single mom. And talk to me about how that affected you and how that helped you pave your path.
You know, it's funny. My children really inspired me, because when I first got divorced, and my kids were, I think, 5 and 18 months, and it was not, and the show had been canceled. So there was no money. It was a very, very rough time. And I knew that there were things that I wanted to achieve. And I wanted mostly my children to see me do it. I wanted them to see this is what's possible when you work for it. It's not enough to just say you have a dream. You're taking action, you're taking steps. So my children, I didn't want it to be that I was going to be stopped just because my situation had changed. I still wanted to provide for my children. I still wanted them to have a great life. And I wanted to have a great career still. So it just inspired me to keep going. I remember when I first bought my house after losing my house through the divorce. And then, we went through a period of really some rough stuff. And I bought my house, and my daughter had said to me in the kitchen of the new house, she says, "You really did it. You said you were going to do it, and you did it." And that was really my whole dream. It was that light in her eye where it was like, oh, we have power. Like we, as I, have power. And so by me going after it, it gave her permission to think that she could go after something. And that was everything. And honestly, that's what I'm trying to do, in the art that we create, inspiring people how much further you can take it, how much further you can go, how you can see your life a little bit differently. That is what I'm driven by every single day.
I love that. Absolutely. So let's show your trailer now. Super excited. Girl, you messed up. You done gave me the password. I watched it. I had to have my husband watch it. I was like, we just in full support. Okay. I love this. I'll tell you why.
Violence continues to take lives with the death.
They stole the summer, gave it a new name. I've been writing some poems.
This was part of the plan, an internship before your first.
Don't freeze up.
Yeah.
That's what you planned, Dad.
It's your life. You're shacking up with that white boy. Next thing you'll be pregnant.
It's I'd never even dated a black girl before, and I never wanted it to be my life.
Forget about your dad. Forget about Richie. You're gonna love Denver. What about summer love?
I'll show you some.
Summer hope, summer dreams, freedom. That's how you see me?
Yeah.
Summer. They say violence is random, but it can't be random when it keeps happening on the same 6 blocks, killing the same black bodies. It's not random, it's personal. So stop saying it's random, because it can't ever be random. When it feels so damn personal to me.
Wow, that's very powerful. Very powerful. Man.
Thank you.
Y'all got me up in here, tears, hot, but it might be menopause or perimenopause. I don't know what is going on right now.
Can I tell you what's the beauty that I see in both of those projects is that it's directed by females, but females that are actors. And I think there's nothing more beautiful than an actor's director, because we know what it's like to be on that other side. We know what it's like to get more, to push more, to have them pull back. And I've been bitten by the director's bug, and I love it.
Gia, what are your thoughts? You've been over there. Gia, you've been quiet. What's going on in your mind? Because when you get quiet, it'll get a little scared.
Well, it's so much been going on. I've been in the dark about a whole lot of stuff. First of all, these 2 movies are like, man, I'm sitting up here thinking like, okay, I need to come from out of my underneath my rock and get out here and see what's happening out here, because y'all are doing it. Both of the trailers are phenomenal. What's striking me about what I'm seeing right now, what I'm feeling so good about, I see a sisterhood you guys formed before the Zeta sisterhood. And I'm all about sisters empowering each other. I have a platform that says sisters empowering each other. So I'm all about uplifting us and helping us out. And Vivca, you said some things, you dropped some, most people say nuggets. I'm gonna say you dropped some doves on us when you said something about you went into your own pocket. Okay, that right there, when you said that, I was like, okay, we're gonna have church up in here. Vivca went in her own pocket to help push her sister friend's movie to where it needed to be. And that's what I'm talking about. That's about showing up for your people, for your sister. And I'm just watching you guys. I am loving all what I love it. I'm loving it all. I'm just taking it all in. I got goosebumps. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm.
You know what?
Go ahead.
It's about I knew what Nicki was worth, and what they were offering. I was like, child, if it was me, it wouldn't happen. So I just had to keep it real with that. So I couldn't go with an offer that was insultive.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. You know, you had a sister, you got a sister friend, you know what she does. You know her, you know everything, you know. So you said, wait a minute, I know her worth. And you came through for her. And that's what I'm talking about. We as women, we need more of that. And we as a people, we need more of that. Okay, you know, I know Tonya. I know what Tonya does. Tonya my go-to. So it's like with anything, I'm like, Tonya. She probably get tired of me because I send her people that don't. I be like, look, go see Tonya, go talk to Tonya, because I know what Tonya can do. I know her worth. You know, I know, I know what she's bringing to the table.
You know, Gia.
Go ahead. And that's what I see.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, I'm loving all of this. This is like, whoa, yeah, you know, and I love the fact I know why y'all came to Zeta, because Vivca, you said this is what you said. I keep it real. I said, oh, it's Vivca. We cousins, girl, because I am like the keep it real queen. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna give it to you with no chaser, and that's what I'm like. That's what I'm talking about. Here, this woman is. She like, look, I'm real. I ain't trying to sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna tell you how it is.
At all.
In the story, like she said, when you said your thing that went viral, like you said, it's like your truth is different from somebody else's truth. And like you said, you haven't experienced what other people have experienced. So you wasn't gonna get up there and be fake and be like, oh yeah, and get on the bandwagon. You was like, no, you know, I've been doing good. Look, things been good for me. So I haven't experienced that. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's the problem with sometimes we don't want to speak our truth because we're so afraid of the backlash and what's gonna happen. But you wasn't. You was just speaking from you. And like you said, you was keeping it real. And went viral. And some people got issues with it, and some people don't. But I understand where you were coming from. Hey, just because it happened to her or happened to him, that don't mean that happened to me. So,
but a lot of that also has to do with your choices. And I think we lose sight of the choices that we make in life paves the path for our future or our present. So the choices you have made led you to a place where you didn't have that experience. I've gotten into it before with other family that, you know, it's like, oh, well, Black people should be doing this and Black people should be doing that. I'm like, but that's not my experience. I'm from the Bay. I ain't from where you from. I ain't from where roaches fly. So I don't have that experience that you have. Like, come on.
You said roaches flying up in the Bay. Stop. Cut it out.
No,
girl.
I said I'm not from where, because when I went to Grambling, you know what I'm saying? And the roaches had like whole ass faces. I was like, I cannot do this. Oh, you just uppity from California. Listen, call it what you want to. I ain't never had to battle a mosquito to get inside my house. Like, I don't know how y'all do this. I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't. So yes, I live different.
Man.
I make different choices in life. I'm just saying, I live by the beach. I happen to like sand. I don't know. But all that being said, it's all a culmination of the experiences and the choices that you make. So you decided to go independent. I want to ask both of you this. Just like the record industry, when people started going independent, there are some things that were great. Maybe their money was better, but also there were some things that, didn't go so great. I really hate that artist development is not what it used to be, because we don't even have longevity in artistry anymore like we used to. So I want both of you to let me know what was really great about going independent and what was absolutely horrible about going independent.
Nicki, I'll let you lead the way.
Man, I got to tell you, the first thing I have to say is going independent, getting the financing from my partner, Johnny Wimbury, out of Dallas, Texas, so that we could create our own production company, along with his daughters and his wife and my brother. So we are 360 Films. We got to tell a movie that I'm telling you is I'm not sure anyone else would have made it, because we get pigeonholed. They want to see a certain type of film, but they want to see us a certain type of way. And I wanted to tell this movie about poetry. I wanted to make it very lyrical. I wanted to make it very beautiful, right? And it's very moving for people who see it, but to be able to make the film that you want to make. Because if we want to be the change that we see in the world, you got to be able to create. You got to be able to put your own vision out there. That's how we start to change how we're seen, when we get to tell ourselves and put ourselves out there in the way that we want to be seen. Because otherwise it becomes like the black monolith. We're all one thing, just like what you were saying, Tonya, because my experience is different. You know, a lot of people talk about, I didn't know there were black people in Colorado. Well, first of all, that's a crazy statement, but whatever. But being able to tell that story of 19, you cracking up, you know, like in 1993 in Colorado.
The black people in Colorado. We'll come back to that one. Okay.
There are black people in Colorado, okay, and we have stories to tell. So, but just being able to create, if you want to create your own narrative, you got to, I'm telling you right now, you got to have the money, because the money controls the story. Money controls the story. You want to be seen a different way, you want to hear different kind of music, you got to put your money in it. And that means we, as the Black Purchasing Power Collective, because we consume so much media, we don't recognize how much power we have as Black folks media. We build networks. Black people built Fox. They put all those in Living Color and all the sitcoms, all built on the black people. And then when it got set up, cancel here, cancel there, and you know, where did it all go? And now what are they doing? Same Murdoch people are building up Tubi on the backs of Black people. All that content. So we as a collective, we have to be intentional about where we put our dollars, because we have power. We have absolute power. And so it's about putting our money where our mouth is and being intentional about the types of stories and where we give our money and who we support. I'm just saying.
And we just want to say to Stacey.
Nicki dropping them doves too. Nicki, you dropping doves too. Y'all just dropping doves all day today. I see.
We want to say goodbye to Stacey. Stacey says she's sorry she got to drop off.
Gotta go.
But thank you for keeping it real. Blessings. Thank you, Stacey.
Oh, bye, Stacey.
Yeah. For myself.
Blessings, yes, with blessings. Thank you, Stacey.
Yeah. For myself, going when you see artists going independent, like you said, you either reap the benefits or you crash and burn out.
Yep.
That's the risk you take. But sometimes it's best to bet on you. As they say, sometimes bet on Black. But we're gonna say bet on blue. How about that?
All right, that's right. Bet on blue. Bet on blue, girl.
Bet on blue. So
I like that. Bet on blue.
Be willing to take the risk if you want to benefit from the rewards. And you know, I say sometimes you got to spend money to make money. You know, you do. You know, like I said, money out of my own pocket. I was like, no, I need Nicki Micheaux, and you're going to give me that. And if I have to pay for it, I will. And then that led to look where I'm at now. So, you know, that's the benefit of going independent.
Speaking of burnout, how have you guys kept from burning out? How have you kept from burning out?
I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you know what? You know what I've learned from. Wait. I gotta say something.
Like, oh, y'all, I need a time out right now.
Go ahead,
Vivca is the spa.
No, really, you do.
The spa queen.
I am the spa queen. So it's called balance for me. I have to know when I'm working, and I'm running on E and I'm running on fumes to tell everybody I need a timeout. I need a little me time. That's what I do now. Me time for me is valuable when I don't want to put on the lashes, the wigs, the hair, that I just need some me time, that I go hang around my god babies, that I watch my sports and watch and do normal things, you know, that I don't have 100 people. I'm got to keep it real right now. I got to take everybody off my nipples. You know, I ain't got enough. I ain't got nothing left. I ain't got nothing left. Everybody, come on, get y'all draining the girls.
Girl, I'm telling you, Vivca,
it has to be perimenopause.
That is so accurate, though. Like I'm dry. I'm dry right now. I got nothing left for you.
Right. So let's just refuel.
They all don't shrink
them out and you know, get it back together. But no, really, you've got to learn when it's okay to say I need some me time. Yes. You know, because as women, we are nurturers, and we give and we give and we give and we give, and then we can't give any more, then we lash out. then that's when we go to the angry Black woman, or, oh, she's a bitch. And so learn balance, work hard, play hard, take time out, and then come back.
Where did you learn that?
I think
did you
it's
crash
really
and burn?
important.
Did you crash and burn before you had to learn that, or is that something maybe your mom taught you, or you?
Well,
because everybody don't know how to. Everybody don't know how to do that.
Well, I would say for myself, it's something I've learned recently.
Oh.
And I've definitely had seasons of shedding where I had to pluck everybody off. That I was like, and then you got to learn who's feeding into your productivity and who's draining. And I call them the takers, because you can't keep hanging around people that are just takers. You've got to have reciprocal relationships. And that's something that I've learned recently. And to not be afraid to say, I want reciprocal relationships. That's what I deserve. Look, y'all, can I say this too? Something that I've discovered. We have less years in front of us
than we have behind us. There it is, girl. There it is.
So quality of life, quality of friendships are vital.
Nicki?
It has been launching this company, directing the film, and we're also in production on a documentary, has been intense because I still have the kids. They're still, around. It has been, challenge is not even a big enough word for how much of a lift it's been. And I have had to give myself permission to rest. Like, I make that Sunday, Saturday weekend rest is real, like really putting the phone away, putting it down, and being okay with taking a break. I just have to say something. Tashi is coming to PATH to see the movie, and I'm so excited because we're going to be at Pan African. So thank you. I see you, and I'm so excited to meet you at Pan Africans.
Hey,
Miss Tasha.
Is it Tasha or Tashi?
Yeah, it's Tasha. And that's my girl. That's my heart.
Hey,
she's my
Tasha.
mentor.
Hey,
Love her to
Tasha.
death.
Thank you for that.
I miss you, Tasha. I
I'm
hope
so
you come
excited.
see me.
This is going to be
So
great.
for me,
The Pan-African Film Festival. But go ahead, Nicki.
No, just I think the biggest thing for me was giving myself permission to rest, because, you're ambitious. You want to do a lot of things, rush. It's a hustle culture, but you also have to give yourself permission to rest and know that resting is powerful and good for you and makes you better. So it has been, I've learned a lot about that in the past 18 months, really. Just, I kind of have to force myself to stop because I like what I do, but I can't do it all the time. I do need to take breaks. So it's important.
I used to think, I have an older cousin that used to, on Sundays, she wouldn't do nothing. She'd be like, oh, y'all already know what I'm doing. Like, I have to do my laundry. I have to sit and pick my nose. Like, I don't know. I don't care.
Yep.
And I used to be like, oh my God, she's so old. And now I'm old because on Sundays, I be like, don't call me. Okay, y'all already know. Straight to voicemail.
So true.
Sunday is the day that the Lord rests.
That's what he said.
We rest.
Right.
We rest. Rest
So
on the Sabbath.
we need to get back to that. But like you said, we live in a society, and especially America, where we don't know how to take time off. You go to Italy or over to Europe, girl, they'll take a couple of
whole month off.
Okay.
Yeah, whole month.
Like,
Can't even
I'm not
imagine that.
working. Don't contact me. I don't even care if it's a special order.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's funny because when I try to take time off, Tonya gets mad at me. I take time off, and my time off is I have a home in Georgia, so I go to Georgia, right? And I say, Tonya, I'm gonna be gone. I'm going to Georgia for a little while and stuff. And she's like, well, how long you gonna be gone? I said, I'm gonna be gone for a week or two. But literally, that's my time off. When I go to Georgia, I check out. I don't know what's going on back here in LA, so I'll come back and she'll be like, such and such. I was like, girl, I don't know what happened the whole week I was gone. I truly do check out. That's my taking time.
Good for you.
I've been trying to get Tonya to come. I say, Tonya, why don't you come to Georgia with me so we can, take some time off, but she ain't came yet. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
She's not being completely honest. She is a native Angelian that always got something smart to say about me from the Bay. Then she's gonna take her little raggedy ass out to Atlanta into a place that don't even have reception. So even if I call, it'd be cutting out. So she ain't even telling you the whole truth. And then she was like, they ain't even got good food out here. Well, ma'am, I live in LA. So, and I'm from the Bay, and I know where to get a good burrito from. So you want me to come somewhere where I can't even get no good seafood? Like, you got a problem. That is a problem. So you got to tell the whole truth. You can't just be like, oh, I left and she mad. Like, ma'am,
that's my story.
You went to the sticks.
She said, I'm sticking with it.
I'm sticking with it. That's my story.
So I want to listen, I need to get in your business a little bit before I let you go.
Yeah.
Who's pouring into y'all right now? Like, it's hard to date an alpha female. And I'm just trying to figure out, are you dating? Like, how do you deal with a social life and a love life? Because y'all need to be loved on. So tell me something. You ain't got to give me no names, but
for real again. So look, I done tried twice dating and ran into 2 strikeouts. They was not batting for my team, and I found that out after the fact.
Oh God.
Okay, y'all.
I'm gonna sip up my tea on that one.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I need to go back to my selection list a little bit better here, because I don't know what's going on out in these streets, because they all fluid and into it and doing all kinds. I ain't used to. And I ain't going on no damn site because people be lying. Now y'all know
right,
they
be lying.
Yeah, they do lie. They do lie.
They be lying not on the sites too. They be lying.
What you say, baby?
They be lying not on the sites too. They just be lying nowadays. People
I know. Trust me.
They just be lying.
Okay, you're here because, and you're on the other team.
Right.
What is that about, though? What is that?
Curiosity,
about?
maybe.
What is that?
Curious.
I think, like, sometimes they're attracted as a fan, and they just don't know how to tell you.
No. What I call it, Vivca, they want to get street cred. They be trying to get street cred.
True.
That's what that be about. They be trying to get street cred.
Just to say,
that's what it's about.
I'm gonna tell you, after this last one, child, I was like, okay, I'm going to just go back to my old ways and go back to, like, I got to meet somebody and it's chemistry. No, because I tried the whole, okay, give it a try, go out, I need to meet somebody. He just comes in and sweeps me off my feet, or hey, I'm gonna be doing like I've been doing. I've been dating Vivca for a couple of years and we've been getting along real good.
I like it.
Yeah, we just gonna go to the spa. We just gonna go to the spa and have a good time.
Go to the spa. That the Asian women give me a happy,
Nikki.
Nikki.
No, y'all. No. Don't take that the wrong way. I went with massages. The good massages. Take the
Nikki was like, wait a minute. Did she say what I think she said?
Yeah, I'm getting that kind of happy ending.
Where your fan at, girl? Nikki, where your fan at?
I love I
got a good sense of humor. Sometimes you gotta laugh, cry. Right? You gotta laugh.
I think I think dating. I've been practicing dating myself, and that's been a beautiful thing, because getting to pour into myself, practice, because I give a lot. I've given a lot. I've made some mistakes in the dating department. So really I was really trying to be better as myself so I could be a better partner, assuming this partnership works out, but I really wanted to be, I didn't want to be just worried about, I need someone in my life. I wanted to be able to be okay, just as Nikki, with my 2 kids, my 2 dogs, my career, and realize that I am so blessed because I do have 2 beautiful children. I had a marriage that was wonderful when it lasted. And this is where I'm at right now. I know I said to my mom, like, oh, I really want to get married. She goes, well, you were married. And not everybody gets that opportunity. And I do have these 2 kids, and not everybody gets those kids. And really just being grateful with what God has given me and take advantage of, because when I don't have to worry about a man that I have to take care of, I can take care of other things. Like I have a lot more time, because when I was dating certain people and trying to fit them on my schedule with the movie and the kids and the dogs, it was like, yo, it was quite real. It was, and then we go back to, you really need someone who gives, so it's reciprocal, because sometimes if it's not in balance, it becomes more of a taking than a give and take, and then that doesn't really serve you very well. So it's about really finding that right partnership. So I'm good solo, yo, and I go to the Korean spas. It's very happy. I'm very, very happy.
We're gonna have a spa day.
My skin be so smooth. My skin be so soft.
She knows what I'm talking about. The Beverly Hot Springs. She knows
great.
that she will go there, and it is amazing. They will scrub.
Let me tell you, get your life back. Get your life back.
Oh, really? And then they will wash your hair,
massage your scalp.
Everything. They'll massage you head to toe. And then afterwards, you want to have a glass of wine, have a nice lunch, and you good.
You're absolutely right.
And you reset. You do the hot cold thing. You do the hot cold. You change your whole outlook on life, and you realize how good you have it.
When you get old, no, not sometimes. When you get older in life, pleasure and feeling good takes on different dimensions.
It does.
You know what I mean? That sometimes it's just the basic thing of just being able to go, woosah.
Yes.
Just be a blessing. Just breathe and be still in your peace. Because I gotta say, 2024, I'm protecting my peace at all costs.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
What is that requiring you to do, both of you? What does protecting your peace look like?
Okay, I'm sorry. I jumped on that when I was too ready.
Go.
Somebody's coming with some BS. I am not tolerating it. I'm not. And I call people now when on their behavior. I do not reward bad behavior anymore.
Is that why you think people might be like, oh, she's a bitch because you have boundaries? Is that where we're at? And how do we get people to recognize I have boundaries? You just decided to cross them.
That part. And not apologize for it. Because that's what we do. Oh, I'm sorry that I got mad at you for disrespecting me.
Right.
Seriously?
Why are we apologizing? You disrespected me, but I'm apologizing because I told you disrespected me. That makes no sense. Make it make sense.
Well, boundaries do a lot to protect your peace.
Yes.
Because it's about, and boundaries are a choice. Because we were talking about this earlier it's about the choices you make. You can choose to let certain nonsense into your life, or you can stop it at the door.
Okay.
You teach people how to treat you.
Absolutely.
You have to.
You don't have to do that mean. And when, like being assertive doesn't mean being angry. It's just setting boundaries. This is what I'm going to put up with, and this is what I'm not going to put up with. And if you're going to be a kind of friend or a man that brings junk into my life that is not necessary, you have to go.
Yeah. I had an interview with, I interviewed Ariva Martin recently. I've talked to her a couple of times, and we had this conversation about code switching. I love her. Code switching, she's Ivy League, she's amazing, but she can be the sister girl. How do y'all feel about code switching? And in this entertainment business, when you are on the business side of things, do you find yourself having to code switch or not?
Okay, that's a new one. I haven't heard that. Code switching means what?
Acting white when you're in white.
I won't say, she didn't say acting white. She just making an adjustment in your demeanor to deal with certain.
So you don't say.
I do that all the time, girl. I done been Mexican, black, white, slightly Asian. That's just a joke.
Dude, I'm done with you.
Right. I mean, that's
what you need. You asking two actresses like what you need me to be. What you need?
Am I in the hood? What's up, bitch?
Oh my God.
We've been code switching our whole life.
We have.
So what do you tell? So what do you tell people that feel like when you're code switching, you shouldn't have to code switch in corporate America. You shouldn't have to code switch. You should just be able to be yourself.
Well,
because that is a conversation in our community.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, and I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but like you are different. You are different around children than you are with adults. You are different around your family, who you know really well, than you are around with people who you don't know very well. So I think that code switching is putting a lot of onus on, being able to be, I don't know, what are we talking here? Being able to be more your authentic Black self. say like where I can throw around y'all or whatever. But I think the fact is you are many different people. You are not the same with everybody that you interact with.
Agreed.
I call it,
Just
I
saying.
don't code switch. I'm adapting to my situation.
Exactly. I agree with you 100%.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm Black all day, every day. Ain't no confusion here.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
I love that.
I'm adapting to, you know, my environment, you know, at the time, you know. So I'm one of those ones. I'm gonna meet you on your street. Now, if you're on the street that's, you know, an expensive street, then I'm gonna treat you that way. But if you're on the street that it got some potholes and some other stuff, and you acting like that, well, that's how we gonna be, you know. So
You stop carrying your gun, right? Like you leave it at home now.
Well, sometimes,
officer,
it just depends, you know, because you know, Tonya, you know, I can go 0 to 60 like.
I know. That's why I said I hope you leaving it at home now.
Yeah, so you know, this is a little adjustment because you know now I don't, you know, I'm retired, so if I cut up now, it might be a little different.
Might be a problem. I'm like, you don't have permission to do that anymore.
I love that one of the comments.
You don't have
Rosalind Phillips said, "We are all chameleons daily."
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I think especially as women, like think about how different you are when a certain man walks in the room or a certain person that you know, you different.
Sit upright.
Right. Okay. Right. Exactly. We smile a little bit more. Yeah. You making eye contact. It's all, you know, that's what I'm saying. They call it code switching. I'm just adapting to my environment. Okay. So if my environment is, you know, tall, dark, and, you know, lovely, you know, then I might be a certain way. If my environment is saggy pants and, you know, a hoodie, then I might be looking another way. You know, so
can't take it nowhere.
I used to run this company. I used to run a logistics company. I work with truckers. I was code switching all day, every day, because sometimes I was talking to my clients who were growers and manufacturers, and sometimes I was talking to my truckers. And and as a woman in power, talking to a trucker, you got to talk a certain kind of way to be heard. So it's just you act accordingly.
Yeah, that's a good
now
one.
Listen, you powerful ladies, I know you do more than just play around in Hollywood. So I want the people to know the other stuff that y'all doing. Ms. Vivca is an incredible entrepreneur. You see her face everywhere on everything. So let the people know what else you have going on and how they can support you.
Hey, you know, I tell y'all every day, call Car Shield before your car breaks down. So
do they pay you for every time you say that now? Come on. You better get a check in the mail.
Oh my God.
No idea how wonderful Car Shield has been to me. Them insurance commercials. Listen, Dennis Haysbert, what's his name from State Farm? Jake from State Farm, Flo from Pro, whatever it is. Progressive. You know, you have to realize that, you know, when you are seen in America's household every day, that people start getting a certain comfortability with you. And I love that I become a spokeswoman for them. But besides that, I have the Vivica Fox hair collection. I'm about to go film a new film with Vernon Davis, Cuba Gooding Jr., Rampage Jackson, Kim Whitley, CCH Pounder that I'm really excited about, called Break the Cycle. I'm going to film that in March. I'm headed to Indianapolis, Indiana, my hometown, for All-Star. Woo, woo, woo. Naptown Finest about to roll through. And then let's see. I think that's and then I'm going to Mississippi, my mother's hometown, to do a celebration there as well. And I think that's about enough for 2 months.
I love
Where's
that.
your mother's hometown? That's where my mom's in Mississippi.
West Point. Yeah, I'll be in West Point. I'll tell you the trip. I'll be in my mama's hometown, her birthday. And y'all, right now, my mom, she's in the hospital. I asked all my sorors and everybody, say a prayer.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Do you know how far that is from Summerall or Gulfport?
Oh, girl, no.
No.
I wish I did. But like I said, if I could just get y'all to say a little prayer for my mom.
Absolutely.
She's in the hospital right now, you know. I just ask my prayer angels, my sorors, to support me, men and the women, and all our fans out there. You know, prayer works. So y'all just say a prayer for my mama for me.
Absolutely. Are you and your siblings close?
Yes, very.
Girl? Okay.
Very.
Are any of them still in Mississippi, or where are your siblings
No,
at?
my brother Marvin lives in Atlanta, and my sister Shuggy lives where South Bend, Indiana, where my mother lives. Thank
Okay.
you, Nathaniel. I appreciate that prayer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Nikki, what do you have going on?
Well, the big thing is getting Summer of Violence into the theaters. So we're aiming for a June release, and all of my energy has been getting that movie into the theaters and then getting the funding raised for the next film, the documentary. I also booked a movie that I can't talk about right now. It's very secretive, but I am super excited about this movie. Huh?
I said you'll share soon. You will
I
share.
will share it very soon. Very soon. It's a really good movie, and I'm acting in it, so I'm really excited. And then I have booked another movie right after that one, so it's going to be a very busy couple of months. So I'm just wonderful stuff happening. So excited. But you know what I'm most excited about actually is, you wanted to talk about this earlier, was I have really been loving getting into this soror thing, because this whole festival tour, I have been meeting Zetas all over the country. They've been coming out to see the film, and the sisterhood is no joke. It is no joke, and I am just floored because, I feel so much warmth and embrace, and I just so appreciate the love and support. I've been in Kansas City, and I met the sorors there. I was in Indianapolis. I met some there. I mean, it's just, I was in Wichita. I met some soror, and it's just been the outpouring, and then you ladies coming out today to celebrate us. I mean, it's just been really beautiful, because when I came on was during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So everything had been online. So now that I'm able to get out and meet people and hug and touch, it's just been, I just love the sisterhood. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it.
Amen. Tell the people
with you 100%, Nikki, before we sign off real quick, that I can do events. And when I'm telling you, the Sorors get a whole table. They don't be, you know what I mean? They get a couple of tables and be in the blue and representing. And I'm so proud to be in Zeta. I really am. I love y'all.
We love you right back. Nikki, tell the people about where they can see the film this upcoming week.
Okay. If you are in Los Angeles, next week, come out to Pan African Film Festival. We are on Monday the 12th at 5, Tuesday the 13th, we're doing an encore screening at 9 p.m. You can go to our website, summerofviolence.com, become an insider. That way you can keep in touch with when the film is going to be playing. You can get tickets that way. I'm so excited for the journey of this film. So next week, Monday, Tuesday, Pan African. In June, we'll be in theaters in select cities. If you want us to be in your city, come become an insider and tell me about it, and we'll try to get the movie there.
Love that. Well, we want to thank you guys for being here, sharing your story, and sharing how we can support you, because I truly believe, even when people have the best intentions, sometimes you got to tell them what to do. Like, everybody don't know how to show love. So it's important that you lean into the opportunity and tell them, this is what I need you to do. This is how I need you to show up for me. And as a part of this family, ma'am, that's what we do. So thank y'all for being here. We appreciate you. We love you, and we will see you soon.
Okay, before we close, please go vote for First Lady of Black Mafia Family, NAACP Awards. Go to NAACPimageawards.com. Outstanding movie, TV series, First Lady of Black Mafia Family.
And we're going to make some phone calls if you know some people with NAACP, y'all.
So y'all heard,
make some phone
y'all heard
calls.
Before we go, y'all go vote for Vivca's movie, and y'all come on out to the Pan African Film Fest next week, Monday and Tuesday. Check out Nikki's movie. And what I need y'all to do while y'all at the Pan African Film Fest, Zetas, Sigmas, and Nikki, your followers too. I need y'all to come across the way, across the little courtyard to the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall inside Afro City. That's right. She said, tell y'all what I needed, right? So I need y'all to come over there to Afro City. It's a collective, a black-owned marketplace with all black-owned businesses inside. But I need y'all to come and support my business, the Mahogany Box. So when you come in Afro City, look to your right, and you'll see the Mahogany Box.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm coming.
Well, before I let y'all go, for you people that are in Los Angeles, I have to do my little shout out. So Supervisor Holly Mitchell is up for re-election. I need y'all to vote for her. That's all I need.
Holly Mitchell?
Holly Mitchell's up for re-election.
Holly Mitchell.
Oh, wait, we got a fraternity brother running for the school board, Dwayne Davis. Vote for him. He's on the ballot. LA Unified School District.
Yep,
All of
absolutely.
our brothers and sisters out there, this is an important election. Pay attention.
Yes.
Vote.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
not let them take away our rights. Do not let them take away our democracy. Vote, y'all.
Absolutely. Vote.
Nikki, what day you gonna be at the Pan African? You gonna be there both days?
I'm coming both days, but I'm gonna be out there almost every day. Like I'm going to opening night tomorrow night. I'm definitely coming down Friday during the day, so I'm gonna come see you Friday. So I'm gonna be popping
here
in
all
and out.
week, but I want
Yeah,
our
but
people, I
definitely-
want all our followers, all our viewers. If y'all in LA area, y'all come on out to look. The mall is not closed. The movie theater is not closed. Stop playing. Stop saying that y'all thought it was closed. It's open. It's been open. This is a historic landmark. It ain't closing. So y'all bring y'all behinds down here and support Nikki's movie. Okay, stop playing with us.
Monday at 5. Monday 5 p.m. Monday.
Hold them up, y'all. Hold them up. Hold them up.
Hold them up. Yep. And look. Rip y'all colors, okay? Rip y'all colors when y'all come. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it now. I got it.
Y'all got it. There we go. Hey.
Love you, ladies.
Love it. Have a good one, ladies.
Thank you.
All right.